Great reception. That play had it all.
you insomniac for sleeping all my. It's a bad soundtrack, read the script. Born in the motherland, headed straight down to the south. Tennessee mornings with pops, working 3 jobs. I knew that they struggled to get it, that's why I wanted to get it. That embedded, you get it, treat it like a law. And I'ma need commission for this hit. Last laid the canvas and I painted over it. I don't need a vision board to show you I'm betting on myself, count the chips. Got it. Made some choices for a profit. That's my logic. I'm going to the coffin, just being honest. Try to sink my ship like Titanic and leave me with Jack. Hope I be panicking, but I rose to the top. Isn't it funny that the is built like a Maserati, yoga folding like origami? What? I walk the walk, I talk the talk, I be saying what I want. When I had no deposit, closet was looking real bare. Now I made a deposit, my closet's looking super rare. Drove it really far. Crazy how did just happen, wishing on a star. It's a celebration, I ain't talking Mardi Gras. With a little patience, you'll be eating with a car. What you want? What you want? Made some choices for a profit. That's my logic. I'ma take it to the coffin, just being honest. Never let a manufacture stack like that. And if you getting toxic, tell the boy fall back. If it was back then, I'd be tripping off that. Took a little time just to get me on track. I went from snotty to snobby, got it like I'm immune to everybody, this is stunt 101. Up in the club, throwing the cookies like hate it or love it, I just can't get enough. Labels keep calling me, I said move if you call me please. Or bother me, they said oh my apologies. They keep calling and calling, I keep stalling and stalling. Rookie of the year, my career's no falling. Got it. Made some choices for a profit. That's my logic. I'ma take it to the coffin, just being honest.
There you are. What's up, bud? Yeah, something is right. Good luck.
It was a common sight in the 80s and 90s, not quite as frequent since, but it's back. Playoff football in the Bay Area here at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Coming up, an important divisional round matchup
it's all good.
Between the Detroit Lions and the San Francisco 49ers. One of 2 spots in the NFC title game awaits the winner here.
That would have been funny, though.
In the divisional round of the NFL playoffs. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Like I said, Colin's got to buy the Super Bowl every year. Tell me I'm wrong.
They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down.
There we go. Not a huge play, but I think they're more than happy with how it turned out. Don't be surprised to see them revisit that call because there was a lane there for more than just 5 yards. Put it in your back pocket and break it out when you need it later.
It's dangerous when he runs that football. He's got a first.
No surprise to see him running again here. It's something he's done throughout this season. And that run puts him over 500 yards on the ground for the year. He's got to be thinking to himself, if I'm already at 500, what's to stop me from going for 1,000?
Are you seriously going to do this all game?
After tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with second and a yard.
I do think it's fair to say that they were caught off guard a little bit. We decided not to throw it on first down. But give them credit. They recovered in time to deny him the first down yardage. But it's only second and short. So that run is still likely to lead to a new set of downs.
They go play action with Hurts.
Almost got you. Almost got you.
Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was...
The throw on third down.
Damn.
That was their first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off
in the
execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
Oh, the sneak, it's Hurts. And he'll be touchdown here, but not before he does pick up the first. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
I don't believe that was called right here in the moment. I believe this was called during practice this week, that he was going to decide to be aggressive even on his own side of the field.
Just you mean because it's the opening drive? Maybe they had this scripted?
I think that he just talked about it with his team and said,
I agree, Eric.
I'm confident in you. If we end up in this situation, we'll go for it early just to set a tone in this game.
2nd and 5 now. Hurts. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
Hurts throw pulled in by Kittle. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
Yeah.
The first drive here and the first time that we've called the big tight end's name, but I can assure you this, Charles, it won't be the last.
No, it won't, because when he gets going, now it opens up opportunities on the perimeter because that'll draw the defense towards him in the middle of the field. Now your wide receivers are getting involved as this game goes on.
Back to the ground attack here. It's McCaffrey. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
A 1-yard gain can look like a disaster, but it all depends on how the game is going. Is it a series of 1-yard gains running the ball? If that's the case, you might have to start thinking about throwing it a little bit more. But if it's just the occasional 1-yard run, hey, congratulations to the defense. They won that one. Come back and get them the next time.
And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line.
I like it, I like it, I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so. It gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it, and really gets them amped up.
Oh!
This is going to be the matchup to watch out on the
Man.
perimeter. It will be the last time these two go at it. Both of them believe they are the superior. In this case, the win goes to the defense.
They'll try and throw forward with Hurts. And it's
good.
The Niners go for
all right.
it, but it doesn't work out. And this
get to work.
Holds on the Knights' opening drive. It's an opportunity to put some points on the board on the opening drive. They pass on the field goal. What'd you think?
I'm looking at it from a positive standpoint for them. First drive of the game, they set the tone, right? They go downfield and let them know how aggressive they're going to be all game long, even though they don't get it. Because it's the first drive of the game, you're not that worried about it. Hey, we got plenty of other opportunities as this game moves on.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. On play action, Lance. And that nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's 3rd down.
Oh, man, that was close.
Took too long to develop.
To change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense as that fell harmlessly to the ground.
Here we go.
That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And he is going to have a line.
Get out of harm's way a little bit.
3rd down conversion. Well, on 3rd down, he wanted to go to one of his most dependable targets, and that's who he found, his tight end there, to pick up the first, Charles.
And you use the proper word there, dependable, and sometimes spectacular, because tight ends nowadays, they can do it all. But they're the guys you trust, especially across the middle of the field where there's traffic. He delivers, and they pick up nice yardage.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Once again, it's Swift. And he'll be taken down at the 36-yard line. 4 yards the pickup.
4 yards a carry every single time. I'll take it.
Into his prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
They run on first down, but it only produces a gain of 2. It's second down now.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Here we go. 2nd and 8 coming up. They will run straight ahead with Swift. And he'll get it down here to the 43.
Yeah.
That one a first down pickup of 8.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and putting the defense back on its heels.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Deron Payne, the big D tackle there to make the stop. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature in the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 26. Just one catch for him last week in the wild card win, but getting involved early here and picks up the first. Swift going to try up the middle. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
From the 22, Lance. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw it, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
On the handoff, this is Swift. And he'll get nothing there. Stopped right at the line as that will wind us down to the end of this first quarter of play. We're scoreless after 1.
I get that a lot in my game for whatever reason.
So after a run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. They'll stay on the ground with Swift. And power running here down to the 6-yard line. And he's able to get most of what he needed on the carry there. 7 yards on the gain, and it's 3rd and 2 now.
Well, that's why the guy with the headsets is down there. All right, they know what they're doing because they got stuffed on a running play on first down. And I think myself and fans are saying throw the football in this situation. But he knew what he was doing, called another run, and now they've got 3rd and short.
Lance looking to throw on 3rd and 2.
I saw you pinch. I saw you pinch.
James Mitchell from 6 yards away.
Yeah. You should have, because I was going to run it. Half back up the gut.
Extra point by Sly is up and good, and that makes the score 7-0. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away.
Well, I actually said that getting back to the playoffs this season was going to be, potentially not happen because I was trying to work on my passing proficiency.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Well, they've got some stuff to build on from that last drive.
Right.
Because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't even want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
Off the play fake. Here's Hurts. Flush to his right.
Come on, get your...
And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. Josh Allen charges in there hard and drops him for a loss of 12 from that outside linebacker position. And the pressure gets to him.
There we go.
Devin White defeating the offensive line and getting to the quarterback. 3rd and long, defense with no fear. They brought the pressure.
Zero fear at all. That means they feel really good about the guys who are going to cover. But the biggest one is they think their pressure will get there before he has a chance to find an open receiver.
And here now the punter Fox as he sends this one away.
It's okay.
That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Lions will take over. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They have to be thrilled with that first drive that got them the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice and meetings talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents. No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Finding room in midfield. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Here's Lance. That's complete. It's Elijah Moore. And he'll go down inside the 45.
What's up?
Going out of bounds.
Never make the mistake.
No, not on my end, no.
Especially the little guys like we're watching here are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs as we just saw there.
And now on 3rd down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first. To throw, it's Lance. Shakes
oh, God. Swift is not supposed to be back there. He's not supposed to be 10 yards from the backfield. Swift is not supposed to be back there. He's supposed to go on his route and be done with it.
That's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles.
I'm like, where's Swift? Where's Swift? Oh no, where's Swift? Gotta do something. Where's Swift?
As he gets this one away. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchdown.
I'll take the sack.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And 3 and out on the last drive. No points on the scoreboard. A little soul-searching now?
I would say so, and they need to help out their defense a little bit. They've had to be on the field a lot more.
Right.
We'll put them in some tough spots, but what's the old adage? When you get another chance, it gives you a better chance to do it right.
Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on 2nd and a couple.
Alert! Alert!
Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And the second
there we go.
tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. The offense on third down tonight? 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 4.
19 Tiger.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Got a man right side. It's
just barely got it. I audible to a cover 3 Sky. I near you to pass it there. I near you to pass it there.
Getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
And some room to roam now. And all the way down to the 17-yard line.
One good run.
Yards rushing for him now as he has been strong here in the first half of this divisional round matchup. The ultimate speedster showing that speed in front of this home crowd. They love that.
That ultimate speedster was caught by a corner.
Because right now all I want to do is wave to the crowd. More noise, more noise. You got to reward him for that one. A big-time monster run.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
Devin White, he's back.
10 as multiple defenders get to him. These sacks now, they're starting to pile up, Charles, and that front 7 defensively, they've had their way with this offensive line.
And I think at this stage, we have to start thinking about different play calls. We've got to start helping this quarterback out because the entire game he's been under siege. I don't care what the down and distance. They've got to get the ball in his hands a lot quicker.
Oh, fuck you with that CDC bullshit. Fuck you. I don't care. It was a scramble play. Fuck you with that bullshit.
16-yard gain. Here's Hurts to throw. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Play action. Here's Hurts. The quick slant caught.
You did not get it.
And that leads us to 3rd and goal.
And when you run a drag route like this down near the goal line, you're hoping maybe you get an inadvertent pick to set your man free. A lot of people call them natural screens, but this was the defense, and they stopped him for just a short gain.
That would give to the big fullback use check. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
I get the thought process. 3rd and short, give it to the fullback, let him bulldoze his way, but that means you're counting on your offensive line to win the line of scrimmage, aren't you?
Yeah, there was just a mass of bodies there at the line. Looked like more defenders than offensive guys. Winds up losing yardage. The kick by Bass is good. So a conservative decision there, but it does put him on the board.
And I know the players hate it, the coaches hate it, but sometimes you just got to take the points when they're there. Sometimes a field goal is pretty darn good.
So after knocking through the field goal, here's Bass to kick it away.
Right.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
I get ball second half, too.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And still plenty of time remaining here in the half, more than a minute. We'll see if they just want to protect that lead or try to add on to it.
Well, with as much time as is left on the clock, I would imagine it would be the latter. I think they're going to try and add on to it. So what they're going to tell the team is very simply, if you can get out of bounds after making a play downfield, terrific. If you can't, everyone hustle to the line of scrimmage, either run another play or clock it and start over again.
Wow.
Second down, but this time it's incomplete.
Wide
Quarterbacks
open.
work so hard on their mechanics, and they do so much repetition and practice, off-season, the whole deal. They expect it to be autopilot once the game starts. That way it eliminates any type of pressure of the game, pressure of people in your face, all of that. That didn't shine through on that throw, though, did it?
No. A little bit of a dangerous pass and off target, too. Lance going to try and throw on third down here. Targeting Moore, and he's got him on the crossing pattern. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. So 36 now,
yeah.
1st and 10. Lance looking to throw it. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Lance. Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted.
Okay.
Jalen Thompson picks it. And the 49ers
Good play.
are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively.
I was hoping.
Quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively. Not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts. Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the 1st half. On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And he is going to lose yardage here. They lose 2 on that last play, so things get even tougher. 3rd and long coming up.
Defensively, he has been a presence in their backfield in the 1st half. Had a sack earlier, and now he comes up with a big tackle for a loss.
3rd down, here's McCaffrey.
Oh, there's the safety. There's the safety.
Zone, and that's a safety.
Normally, we think about big swings and scores before a half. We think offense.
Yeah.
But this time, their defense.
You should have called a knee.
Instant pressure off the snap.
Consider the amount of timeouts.
Find a way to escape.
Oh, what about it?
13. And it's a fumble.
No fucking way! Are you serious right now?
Right around the 17-yard line.
Get out of here!
First of their timeouts.
Come on! Really now?
On 1st down, Hurts.
Wow!
In the final seconds of the 1st.
What a swing! What a swing!
Game with a chance to take the lead into the locker room. Extra point by Bass.
Of all the time for that to happen. Damn. No SpongeBob, I don't.
8 ticks remaining here in the 1st half as they'll kick this one away.
Well, it won't happen again. I won't let it happen again.
It's out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
You fumbled this shit.
Out as they line up to kneel on it. And with time
I'm sure it's happened to somebody already.
That should do it for half number 1. So we've come upon halftime here in this NFC Divisional Round matchup as we send you cross country to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report.
In what way?
And we welcome you back live now.
Well, I haven't had the lanes.
Davis on Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. 2nd half action back underway.
We will see.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
Total yards, identical.
That had to be an interesting locker room at halftime. This is a team that's had so much success this year. Haven't really had to deal with a lot of adversity at halftime, to be honest, but now here they are with their playoff lives on the line.
And I think when you're alluding to that interesting locker room, you're just wondering how are they handling that bit of adversity that they're seeing right now, because I think this is a team that has to look to lean on the veterans at this point. We know we're better than this. We've proved it all season. Let them disseminate that confidence through the locker room. But this opening drive, it'll be an important one for them to give them a little jolt of confidence moving forward.
I'll take that first down.
In this divisional round matchup, that one a first down.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to.
You're looking for that drag route across the middle, weren't you?
If they've got good hands, then of course they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
42 yards on the ground for him so far.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
Right back to Swift again on second down. And he'll be tackled at the 45 following a gain of just 2.
Really?
The old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. Throwing now is Lance. He's got this complete to Williams. And he is going to have a Lions first down as this defense unable to hold.
It was not.
Game there on 3rd and 2.
Yeah.
Call on 3rd and 2. They were geared up to stop the run.
I knew I had to get that pass off quickly.
Little slant route. All about timing there, partner.
Yeah, the timing, everything well executed. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
That happens to me more often than I care to admit.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. The Lance going to throw. Complete. This is Mitchell. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he's going to be pushed out of bounds.
Go down that sideline on purpose, because if I fumble, at least I'm hoping to fumble it out of bounds.
41 yards.
This game is way too close right now.
We've been together, but I think we could at least put this one in our top 5. That was a determined gallop there.
10 seconds.
Here's Swift. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3.
I think if we put together a job description for a middle linebacker, we would start with being able to hold down things in the middle of the line of scrimmage and be able to take on blockers. But how about the guys who can go sideline to sideline and make plays?
Love a guy that can do that. We saw a perfect example of it right there. So the ball position now at the 3.
Right.
Here's 2nd and goal. Swift again. And not a whole lot there as he'll get him down at about the 2. Call it a gain of a yard as a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
Got 1 yard on that play.
Coming in this divisional round playoff, 3rd and goal. Off of play action, here's Lance. He's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. Dangerous throw, but I'll take it. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Lions have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. No surprise there. 3rd and goal down here. That's where they're going to look for their tight end.
Yeah, you want that big guy running his routes because it doesn't matter who they cover him with. If it's another big guy, he might use his bulk against him. If it's a shorter defender, he might go over the top. Either way, we tend to find a little bit of a mismatch in that area.
The extra point by Sly is up and good, and that'll make this a 6-point.
Did you think I was going to try to do the field goal fake there?
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Yeah, I probably should be right.
Deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And, Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead has already changed.
Are you planning on going for the new Madden?
They've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth, almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score?
Davenport, left end.
A little bit of a challenge for each side, trying to match each other.
Marcus Davenport able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time.
My man, it's been a rough night for that offensive line, and it's only getting rougher. 5 sacks now that they've given up in this contest so far. It feels like the witching hour out here, doesn't it?
Okay, stupid question. What's the witching hour?
Yeah, the witching hour. That's when everything goes haywire late at night.
And he's going to be taken down shy of the 5-yard line. Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And they'll get him down right.
I'll give you those yards.
11-yard line. A good pickup there, 7 yards, but it brings up 4th down.
We often talk of situational football. Let's just call it team football. The defense did their job, got off the field, brought up a punting situation, so they're turning the ball back over to their offense. You think those guys will get along very well right now? Of course they will. Defense helped the offense. Now it's their turn to take it downfield.
Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time.
You know what? I'll take it down there. Fine.
The 30-yard line.
Poison is poison.
Struggle all game for them on offense. This was a chance to maybe provide a little bit of a spark with a punt return. Unfortunately, that spark got doused.
Yeah, and you call special teams the 3rd phase, but you see here it can be the 1st phase sometimes.
That is so true, right? It can ignite it one way or the other, and boy, that didn't help them at all.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They'll start on the ground with Swift. And he is
There's no running lanes.
Cold behind the line of scrimmage.
No running
He'll
lanes.
lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Here's a handoff to Swift. And look at this for the 2nd straight play. The 49er defense drops him for a loss. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
An awful lot of congestion in the middle third of the field, but how about our defensive tackle right there? He didn't just hold the line. He provided some push and smacked the ball carrier down for a loss.
They fake the handoff. Now Lance. Oh, this will be incomplete.
Almost is right.
He was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. Here comes the Lions punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. 46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. This is fielded at the 27. It'll be a net of 40 yards there following a 43-yard punt. 3-yard return, and the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old school coaches don't necessarily mind that.
Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
Buffalo 18.
Hurts.
That was almost picked off, man. Oh.
The sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone.
Almost.
That they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
And he's going to get it across the midfield stripe into line territory.
107 yards rushing for him now as he goes over the century mark here in this divisional round matchup.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's
Yeah, I know.
been
And I've been able to pass, and you've been able to run.
A whole lot of fun to watch.
Throwing is Hurts.
And the Lions pressure too
Yeah.
strong. Down he goes.
Josh Allen, he's back.
Josh Allen able to drop.
Or no, Trayvon Walker was the one that was hurt.
Sack of the evening.
A CD, you know, so often we talk about quarterbacks holding on to the ball too long. Well, we can't say that there. He had no time to do much of anything.
And this came from the edge, and those pass rushers.
I knew it. I knew you were going to fucking go for it. I knew it.
They have a lot of tools in their kit. This was pure speed and athleticism on this play, though. And they could barely get a glove on him before he got the quarterback on the ground.
As we check the next-gen stats, you'll see he had precious little time to do anything with the football there. He'll fire this deep for Ayuk.
Oh, come on.
Touchdown, 49ers. Brandon Ayuk. Two touchdowns here so far. And the Niners have evened the ball game with a chance to take the lead here in the final minute of this third quarter.
That certainly went against the traditional ways of playing football, but who cares? Look at the result. Big touchdown.
They went for it on their own side of the 50. So there's conservative, there's aggressive, and there's really aggressive, which is what we just saw there. Tip of the cap to them.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
Yep.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
And Charles, a very uninspired effort. The last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be second down.
I like to run them. I like to run them. I haven't run a lot of them, though.
Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for second down.
There we go. There we go.
And he'll be forced out of bounds all the way down inside the 20.
A big play there out of the running game. 52 yards. Trailing here in the third, and that run might just be the spark that this offense needs.
And don't you just get the sense that he's going around not just in the huddle, but looking over at the bench and saying, ball, give me the ball. Let me carry this thing home.
1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Whoever wins this game is going to, you know, we both played well, right? I mean,
so from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. They'll run here with Swift.
Nice block.
Quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Spots by the defense, sending them backwards after that huge gain last play.
I think sometimes when you're trying to get after the quarterback, maybe it's better to be lucky than great.
He has not been a factor this game.
Trying to get upfield and rush the passer. Instead, the tackle for the loss landed right in his lap.
Now on 2nd and 13. Lance. And the pass is intercepted. He was looking for Ingram. Picked off by Rock Ya-Sin. And the Niners will take over here just shy of the 30. And when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defensive perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
He's going to drop this down to McCaffrey, and he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. McCaffrey running up the middle. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. It's second down. I'm sure that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground. Keep that clock moving.
And when you have the lead this late in the game, above all, stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain yardage, but stay in bounds and let that clock tick.
And some good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. 124 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there. And on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it.
If he didn't catch it from behind, that was probably a first down.
Where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously. But at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
On 2nd and 9, Hurts completes it to the tight end Kittle. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. Right there, he rose to the occasion late in a close game.
It's something he thought about, dreamed about, and worked on throughout his career. Because in these types of situations, he wasn't going to allow extra coverage to keep him from getting the football.
That could be big. That could be big.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for it. This is Juszczyk. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside to 30. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11.
I know this game's winding down and people are getting tired, and that's when you really want a big body guy running the football. But I have to tell you, watching him run it, I wonder why they don't use him more earlier in the game.
Eric, he had to call timeout because he accidentally hit punt.
Usually not as fumble prone either.
No, that is so true because they are taught. Take care of the ball as you surge forward, and you often see them with both hands wrapped around it when they go through the line.
This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on 2nd down. From the gun, it's Hurts. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Niners on 3rd down. They're hitting at just 30%, 3 for 10. This is 3rd down and 12. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but
he did not. Indeed, he did not.
This will wind up incomplete.
I'm looking at this with my defensive eyeglasses on because you remember the old days when a tight end saw a linebacker covering him and thought he had a mismatch? But the way they can run nowadays, not necessarily so. They gave it a shot downfield. That one incomplete.
The kick by Bass is good. And
that's a win.
And get a little bit of a cushion. It's 20-16 now.
That's a win.
So they get the 3, but you wonder.
We're 48 left in the game.
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
I'm glad he didn't.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And this could be the defining moment of their season, all hyperbole aside. You're trailing here in the fourth quarter, the divisional round. They need to come up with something as they get this drive started.
I know, OC. It very well might be my last possession.
On the ground, it's Swift to start the drive. And not a whole lot there, maybe a yard to the 27.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Here's Lance to throw it. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time to have a powerful arm isn't the number one thing they look for in a quarterback.
I did not.
And you need to put some heat
I don't know.
It helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Now a play fake. Lance.
There it is.
And Ingram hauls it in. And he is going to have a Lions first down.
Yeah, he was. He came back. He came back last series, I think.
Here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed.
Well, you know.
And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined.
That timeout might hurt you. It might hurt you.
Running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
First down, and they go with Swift again. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Lance now to throw. He's going to get that to Swift underneath. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 26. The Lions passing game in sync now. They've got another first down.
There it is, a staple of most teams' playbooks, the angle route. A lot of times you want to take away that inside route by a back, but when they sell it like he's going to the flat, that is tough on inside linebackers. One false step, and that ball's completed.
Well, it is what it is, right?
And he'll be taken down after a pickup of about 7 as the clock will start for the 2-minute warning. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Here we go.
Down to the wire.
Once again, it's Swift. And he'll get this down only to the 18. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
Crunch time.
Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2. They'll try and run here with Swift. Yeah, this is only going to be a gain of 2. He needed 3. It's 4th and 1. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk about what to do next.
This is game right here. This could be for the game.
Okay, ready?
Desperation time here. Lance.
Oh, no! How do you drop that, Mitchell?
Defense going to use the first.
No!
As they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
How'd you open everything? Yeah.
They'll try and burn some clock now with McCaffrey. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down.
I mean, I have to call timeout. I mean,
the Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
I have to hope for a fumble. It's not over yet.
Down to a knee for the 49ers.
You're going to kneel it on me, huh? All right.
Now the defense will burn.
I mean, fair.
Timeout as they'll talk things over.
That one series when I got down close to the goal line and I threw that pick, that was the difference maker. Yeah, literally.
Down to a knee for the 49ers. This one about to be on ice.
I should have had it. I mean, honestly, if he doesn't drop that, I'm probably going to get in for the score, right? I had 2 timeouts left. I mean, honestly, I had one good run with DeAndre. That was it. One good run.
They go down to a knee.
Good game. Congratulations.
To the NFC title game. So 2 down, 1
wow.
to go. This number 2 seed.
You didn't throw a single pick either.
And now they sit 1 win away from a Super Bowl appearance.
Yeah, and I know originally they were disappointed not to get the number 1 seed. And
like me and you, we're so similar in play style with regards to our mistakes, with regards to our calls and so on and so forth. Like, and I wonder, like, I'm starting to wonder, like, I almost want to stay in the NFC, but a part of me wants to go to the AFC to get called a challenge. Like, I don't know.
They can get you to the Super Bowl. A fantastic season. Unfortunately,
man,
for the other team, a tough way for it to end.
Good game indeed.